On an access road outside of San Diego, California, Game Warden Austin Smith of the California Department of Fish and Wildlife met Luke, the creator of the YouTube series Luke's Outdoor Adventure, on December 23, 2023. Luke claims that after hunting earlier in the day, he drove his car through an open gate to get to the road with the intention of riding the e-bike he had brought with him. He saw other cars passing through the same gate, and a mapping app indicated that the area was Cleveland National Forest land. Warden Smith came up to Luke as he was turning his car around to go. Luke's phone recorded the next exchange.
Okay, now you're recording.
Just for safety.
Sure. Oh, yeah, sure.
Just for safety.
Okay, so if you have a firearm in the vehicle, law enforcement has a right to inspect that firearm and make sure it's unloaded, okay?
Sure.
So that's what I'm going to do.
It's unloaded. Can I get it out for you?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Can you just step over there for me? You can come over. Do you have any game in the vehicle?
No game.
Okay, step over there, please.
I don't consent to any searches.
I understand that. I'm going to check your shotgun and make sure it's unloaded. Okay?
It's on the other side.
On the other side?
Yeah. It's in the back underneath my car.
How'd you get on the other side? Wasn't it too rutted out for your vehicle?
No, this thing does pretty well with the all-wheel drive. Yeah, I was hunting earlier down south, and that's why I have my shotgun.
Okay.
And then I'm just exploring out here to see if there's any deer. I see some tracks on the road when I first came up, so then I just kept going, and then I got a little too deep. So I wasn't sure where to do. So I was like, I'll just keep going north and try to get out of here.
Are you deer hunting too?
No, I don't have a deer tag. My deer tag's expired.
Okay, are there any other firearms besides the shotgun?
No, sir.
Are there handguns or
No, sir.
rifles?
No animals?
No, sir.
Okay, it's got slugs.
That's just for protection. I'm not hunting with those. I've had some run-ins with migrants, and I just keep them just for protection. That's a steal number 6.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do is make sure there's no other firearms in the vehicle.
That's okay.
You live here local or?
Yeah.
You said you stopped to readjust your bike.
Yeah, the straps are coming loose, so I just strapped it back up.
Were you hunting on your e-bike earlier?
Earlier, yeah.
You got your hunting license and everything?
Yeah, I do. Yes, sir.
You mind if I check that out?
It's in my backpack.
Okay.
In the front seat.
Okay. Do you mind if my partner checks it?
No, go ahead. It's in my wallet. It's in an orange little case in my wallet.
In his backpack. Hunting license.
And where's your backpack?
It's in the front seat.
Just gonna make sure you're legal.
No, that's totally fine.
In here?
It should be.
Oh.
Yes, right there.
Barely open in front of you.
That's fine. It's in the orange where the money's at.
Right here?
Yeah. And then it's all in there.
Okay. Are you a Utah resident or?
I'm a California resident. I have a business in Utah.
Okay. Going back in your wallet and put your wallet back in your backpack.
Okay, thank you.
You're gonna find another spot this morning and go hunting?
I think I'm gonna head home. Yeah. I was in and I saw some deer tracks. I've never seen any deer out there, but there was some. I was looking for a rabbit, but nothing.
Got it.
Yeah. I don't see. Just content looking for hunting.
Got it.
I just like getting out on this thing. I have an e-bike business actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we do e-bike rentals. So I suited this thing up to be able to explore out here.
Yeah.
So just to cover.
Luke is informed by Warden Smith that law enforcement has the right to check the car to make sure it is unloaded if there is a handgun inside. Additionally, the warden declines Luke's offer to get the shotgun himself, takes it out of the car to inspect it, then searches the car for other weapons and verifies Luke's hunting license. A hunting license must be presented upon request to any official authorized to enforce the California Fish and Game Code, according to Section 2012. That request was therefore most likely within the warden's jurisdiction. Regarding the firearm, Section 25850 of the California Penal Code permits peace officers to inspect a firearm carried on a person or in a vehicle to ascertain if it is loaded, even though it is illegal to carry a loaded handgun on a person or in a vehicle while in any public place. Interestingly, this act was still in full force at the time of this 2023 encounter, even though the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals declared it to be unconstitutional in the 2026 case of Baird v. Vaught. An inspection to verify that a shotgun is unloaded does not by itself authorize a general search of the interior, and any justification would have to rest on either probable cause or an exception to the probable cause requirement, such as a protective search for officer safety. Therefore, the broader search of the vehicle for additional firearms is a different matter. In the Michigan v. Long case from 1983, according to a ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court, an officer may search the passenger compartment for weapons if they have a reasonable suspicion, based on particular facts, that the person is dangerous and may quickly obtain a weapon. The information that Warden Smith had at the time will determine whether or not that criterion is met in this case. Additionally, the search of the vehicle beyond the examination of the disclosed shotgun could be declared illegal if a court determined that Luke's cooperation, his disclosure of the shotgun and its location, and his denial of any other firearms did not provide a specific and articulable basis to believe that Luke was dangerous and could gain immediate control of another weapon.
So the gate might be open right now because they're duck hunting, and like I said, if you have a permit, then you can duck hunt on the lake.
I don't duck hunt.
I know, but I'm saying that's why the gate's probably open. But this is a closed area. Let me call the employee and see if the gate's open.
Okay. Yeah, I was just using my Gaia maps, so I figured I was about halfway, and I was like, well, I'll just try to shoot out the top.
You're using what maps?
Gaia. Gaia maps.
Gaia?
It just shows public lands.
It's the one with the mountain on it, right? The little.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah. It didn't show a gate on the map, so that's why I just kept going.
So it showed it was city property?
It just showed Cleveland National Forest.
Okay, this is city of San Diego. Cleveland National Forest is up on the mountain.
Okay.
Let's check the voicemail. Okay, how about all your IDs in your wallet?
To be honest with you, I was just trying to get out of here at this point.
Yeah, well, the problem is you're not supposed to be in here.
Okay.
That's what we're...
Because the map showed an easement.
There's no easement. You want to grab your ID from me real fast?
Sure. So you can't even pass through?
No. And the gates are always locked, except for they keep it open on Saturday mornings.
That's probably why it was open. Because I've never been...
I mean, I'm actually... Hey, dude. Hey, is the gate open back by Barrett Lake Road? Yule. Hey, is the gate open back by Barrett Lake Road? By the dam. Okay, well, there's a guy in here, and he claimed he came in through that way. It's locked? It's locked? Okay, all right. Then we'll deal with it then. Okay, thanks. Okay, do you have a key or a combo or something like that to get through that gate?
No.
So if we go back there right now, it's going to be...
You just said it was locked, but earlier...
You said it was locked.
Earlier it was open. That's how I got through.
I mean, he's the employee, and he actually comes back from that way. That's how he gets into the property. So he's the only one that accesses through Barrett Lake Road. So, I mean, I would trust his judgment if it's open or closed, right?
I mean, it's been a few hours.
Locked. So do you have a combo? There's a combo on?
No, sir.
Do you have a key, like a CGE key?
No, sir. You can check my keys. I have no keys.
Okay, let me talk to my partner real fast.
Okay.
We'll figure out, okay? Then we'll get out of here.
Okay.
Okay, so basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to issue a citation for being on closed city property. Okay, like I explained before, you can't be here without a permit. Sounds like you had an application that shows property boundaries.
Yeah.
San Diego.
I could show you it.
Luke is told by Warden Smith that he will be giving him a citation for trespassing on city land that is closed, comparing the infringement to a parking or speeding ticket. The most likely foundation is Section 602.8 of the California Penal Code, which prohibits willful entry into uncultivated and unenclosed land where signs prohibiting trespassing are posted at least 3 times every mile along all exterior boundaries and at every road and trail entering the land. This is a public offense that is punishable as an infraction for a first offense. Despite Warden Smith's reference to a municipal fine, this type of infringement is established by state law, which imposes additional levies through the county court system in addition to a basic fee set by statute. The citation's legality rested on whether the posting requirement was fulfilled because the city land seemed to be uncultivated and unenclosed. Section 602.8 only requires that the entrance be willful if the land is properly posted. Furthermore, according to Section 7 of the California Penal Code, willful refers to the voluntary act of entering rather than any knowledge that entry was prohibited with the posting requirement, as opposed to the specific mental state proving the violation. Therefore, a court would probably conclude that the elements of Section 602.8 were established if signs were placed in accordance with the statute. If it wasn't, the citation could be contested on the grounds that the statutory notice requirement wasn't fulfilled.
Okay.
But yeah,
Is there any way you could let me off with a warning? I just want to leave at this point. I didn't mean to break any rules. I just want to get out of here and go home.
yeah. So
I've been living in Utah, so I just moved back here.
let me tell you my perspective, like where I'm coming from here. Okay.
Okay.
We're game warden, right?
I understand.
Hunting, fish regulation.
I respect
This
you guys.
property-
I want to be a warden.
This property is filled with quail, dove, deer. So we have lots of problems with people coming in here and hunting, and they're not supposed to be hunting here, right? And that's, I mean, you were hunting earlier today. This
Yeah.
is exactly why we patrol through here, is to keep people out of here that aren't supposed to be hunting here.
Okay. That
Okay.
makes sense.
All throughout, over here,
Yeah.
there's signs that say no trespassing.
Yeah.
fence along
Earlier,
the
I was
side.
scouting new areas, and everything was like, yeah, no, close.
Okay.
So I was just driving around, and then
So you saw from over.
I'm familiar with this. That's where I usually go.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to.
Okay.
That's why I went trying to find a new area,
Okay, then
explore around.
you reasonably should have known you shouldn't be on this road, right? If you saw from a earlier.
I wasn't up there earlier.
Well,
I'm just
at
saying
some point,
in the
you said you
past.
saw those signs.
That's
right?
where I usually go, and I was just looking for a new location to hunt.
Either
I'm a
way-
new hunter. I'm just trying to find spots.
Okay, either way, you're kind of telling me that you had knowledge prior coming out here too. You're not supposed to be out here, period. Doesn't matter.
Luke explains that he was unaware that he was not allowed in the area and requests Warden Smith to release him with a warning. Warden Smith declines and issues the citation, stating that Luke should have known he was not allowed on the road given the no trespassing signs he acknowledged seeing in the vicinity, and that the area is frequently used by people who hunt where they are not allowed to. District of Columbia vs. Westby, a 2018 case. The Supreme Court concluded that probable cause is determined by the entirety of the circumstances rather than by whether an innocent account has been ruled out, and that an officer evaluating probable cause is not obligated to accept an individual's innocent explanation for their behavior. Therefore, Warden Smith was not required to accept Luke's assertion that he had entered through an open gate and thought the area was public, especially after he called the property employee in charge of the gate and was informed that it was locked. Furthermore, Section 602.8 of the California Penal Code addresses the deliberate act of entering posted or enclosed land and does not require knowledge that entry was prohibited, as we covered previously in this episode. Even if completely credited, Luke's claimed ignorance would not have provided a defense and would only have affected the decision of whether to issue a warning or a penalty. Warden Smith's choice to proceed with the citation and his unwillingness to accept the innocent explanation would probably be found to be within his legal power by a court.
And is this a good mailing address, or do you want?
Should I do a different address? Because I just moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
In just a second. And is that shotgun registered to you?
Yeah.
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 You want to grab it from me? I'm just gonna run the serial number.
Should have run it.
Okay.
It's in the front seat.
When you say registered, I bought it in California, if that's what you're asking.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Maybe a year ago? 2 years ago?
Okay. Then yeah. Then
Yeah.
it's registered to you. Do you have like California driver's license or just Utah?
Just Utah. I got a question for you.
Sure.
Do you do lobsters?
Yeah.
The lobster regulations, it says it has to be equal or greater than 3 1/4.
The carapace?
The carapace. So if it fits within the gauge, Is that, if it fits perfectly within the gauge, is that legal or illegal?
Yeah, if it's perfectly on the gauge and it doesn't move at all, it doesn't wiggle, then that would be...
It's legal. Say that again?
It'd be legal. It'd be the exact minimum
okay,
size.
okay.
I'll run it for you. Okay. Yeah, just wait for her to return on the 27th. Put it up. Put it out. Okay, what's your address? And you're 25?
Yes, sir. Do you know how much the fine is?
I don't. It's a municipal code. So those are usually a cheaper fine, but I can't tell you for sure. What year's your Outback?
99. It's a Legacy, not an Outback.
So Outback Legacy, I guess.
I guess maybe that's what it is then. Yeah.
Shotgun's registered, Tom.
Okay. I'm done with it then. Thanks.
Were there any successful duck hunters this morning, or?
We're going in right now, so we'll find out.
Put this back for you, fishing.
Okay.
Do you hoop net for lobster or you dive?
I hoop net. My friend dives though.
Okay. Nice. Off a boat or?
Yeah. My dad has a boat. Yeah.
Okay. Here's your driver's license.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is a citation for trespassing on city property, okay? Just
Okay.
signature in the box here. It's not an any bill, just promise to take care of it. Okay. You want to hold this?
Yeah, sure.
There you go, that'd be easier. Yeah, your information's on top of that.
I'm just, yeah.
By your address. Give you a copy. Do you have any questions for me?
No,
Sure, see something in the mail about a month or two. It'll give you directions on how to handle the citation, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So I should see getting in the mail.
Yes, you should.
Okay.
To that address.
There's nothing online to check it out.
You can. You got to wait till the court puts it into their system.
Okay.
So you can actually search your citation online through your citation number right here, okay?
This
so
top
San Diego Superior Court, and then do citation lookup. If you Google that, it'll pop up and you can enter the citation number in. Okay. Online, if you want to do that instead rather than appearing.
Okay.
And then to get out of here, just drive straight out, okay?
Alrighty.
Okay, you have any questions for us?
Nope. No. I apologize for the mistake.
No, it's okay. I appreciate your cooperation and ask, not consenting to search your vehicle is completely your right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually the best thing to do if you're a private citizen, right?
Yeah.
We just got to make sure that everything's legit, right? So there's something in the penal code that allows us to inspect firearms in vehicles. But yeah, it's completely your right for us not to search your vehicle in other circumstances. Right? Okay.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Luke posted a video of this interaction to his YouTube account. Additionally, he released an update video on January 5th, 2025. The film claims that Luke contested the citation in court, when Warden Smith showed up and gave an hour-long testimony based on a binder of documents that detailed the location. Luke claims he had never been inside, citing the website's ban on hunting and trespassing as well as pictures of displayed no trespassing notices. Luke claims that he informed the judge that he was traveling rather than hunting, that he had entered by a different, unmarked entry, that the gate was open, and that he had observed other cars entering the area. Luke claims that although the judge found him guilty of trespassing, the fine was lowered since he had already paid bond. Luke further admitted that, although he was unaware of it at the time of the meeting, he was really on City of San Diego property. Overall, Warden Smith receives a B- for his professional and restrained behavior during the interaction, his legal inspection of the gun and hunting license, and his issuance of a ticket that he was not obligated to drop despite an innocent explanation. All the while possibly expanding his search of the car beyond the revealed shotgun in the absence of particular evidence demonstrating a risk to his safety or probable cause. From the beginning, Warden Smith maintained composure. He maintained control over the interaction and never permitted his behavior or tone to intensify the conflict. He had a well-established right to demand a hunting license and to inspect a firearm in a car to make sure it was unloaded. Additionally, handling and returning the shotgun himself was within the purview of that inspection authority, as each check found no violations. Furthermore, he was free to choose to cite rather than warn. Additionally, Luke's expressed worry about the area's ongoing unlawful hunting was a valid justification to proceed with the citation, especially considering that it was only an infringement, even though a warning would have been an acceptable reaction to his entry. A citizen's innocent explanation is not need to be accepted by an officer evaluating probable cause. Furthermore, the intentional act of entering posted land, rather than being aware that entry was prohibited, was what constituted trespass. Therefore, Luke's description of the open gate and his conviction that the area was public did not refute probable cause or provide a defense. The employee's claim that the gate was locked supported this judgment. Since a protective search of the passenger compartment requires specific and articulable facts that the person is dangerous and could reach a weapon, the more dubious part of his actions was expanding the search to look for additional firearms after the disclosed shotgun had already been checked. Additionally, Luke's cooperation, his voluntary disclosure of the shotgun's location, and his denial of any other firearms provided very little evidence to meet that standard, making that part of the search subject to contestation. Luke receives a B+ for remaining composed and courteous during the interaction, attempting to refuse the searches and subsequently filing a legal appeal to the citation, and providing a significant amount of information that he was not required to. The interaction remained calm because Luke followed the warden's directions, responded to inquiries amicably, and never became aggressive. This gave Warden Smith no more excuse for his behavior. Even though his consent was not required for the initial firearm inspection, he asserted his rights by saying that he did not consent to the searches. Additionally, he eventually brought the citation before a court, which is the proper venue for disputing the foundation for a charge, instead of protesting on the road. Here, he made the most obvious mistake by voluntarily disclosing a great deal of information about his previous hunting, whereabouts, and activities, none of which he was required to disclose. And compared to a measured reaction, the warden had a lot more material to examine. This exchange demonstrates how a citizen's ability to contest possible constitutional infractions can be preserved by maintaining composure and purposefully asserting their rights. But the same person may be undermined by needlessly providing information that broadens the scope of an officer's investigation. If you would like us to talk about any interactions or legal matters, please let us know in the comments section below.